ST14 Heavy Dominion has finally shown off its second boss, unit, and pilot. Let's take a look at our potential giant. Our pilot is SCIROCCO. This SCIROCCO is a white, level 4, cost 1, Titans, Jupitrus, and new type pilot who gives +2/1. On attack, reduce an enemy unit's AP equal to the number of rested enemy units for the battle. We've known the second boss was the O for a while, but now let's see what it actually does. This the O is a white, level 9, cost 8, Titans and Jupitrus unit with
6 or 7.
That links to SCIROCCO, who can make it either an 8-9 or 8-8. It has suppression, and every enemy player's lowest level units won't be set back to active during the respective enemy player's start phase. Okay, a new SCIROCCO is here and he's packing heat. He's a mini Kira, being able to lessen the amount of damage he takes while swinging, which makes sense since his whole starter is about making sure your chunky units survive a long while. It is dependent on your opponent's board having a lot of rested targets to increase that minimization. Honestly, a beautiful amount of synergy with his previous blue counterparts units having a lot of rest and all that repair effects. He makes sure whatever he ends up in is healthy. White Dio, however, is a tall but powerful order. Its effect is a permanent freeze to whatever your opponent's lowest unit is. In a deck that relies on a single powerful card to save the day like Wing Zero or Banshee played solo, this puts them on the back foot and leaves them open to getting swung at, or worse, you pick away at their shields while they try to play another body of a different level. This is especially horrific for red-blue players because you only really have 2 units you mostly play. Honestly, the ones who go for Kshatriya or the Blocker Rouge are better off because you actually have a low end. All other decks, well, it depends on your build. If you're against an aggro player and somehow live to level 9, this freezes up a whole board spam of level 2s or 3s, board dependent. But admittedly, getting there is the problem. Similar issue as Neo Zeong, it's a pretty good effect that relies on survival, which the starter it's coming from is meant to do, but boy howdy, it's going to need to show some more tools off. It's got a ramp card which can help the green-white version, but honestly I think you're better off just putting this SCIROCCO in a new Jupitrus deck to help your mid-range out. Maybe run 2 of the new Theo at most, focus on bullying the mid-game and using your GDO3 Theo to manipulate the field again. Aggro Titans have been growing in popularity, so maybe white SCIROCCO can inspire some ideas. Kinda sorta related, but we also got news on the next ultimate deck, ST15. SCIROCCO is neighbors with Benager in ST14, so it fits that on this reveal day we got news that ST15 will be unicorn themed, featuring the Awakened Unicorn. Apparently Bandai has decided that Seed has been in the spotlight enough, and now even after headlighting 3 starter decks, they gotta take charge of 1 more. If this deck follows the same format as ST09, then we could be seeing the final factions at the end of Unicorn taking 3 separate colors. Big question is which ones? We clearly have a new unicorn, whatever color it ends up in, but then who else is going to show up? A second Sinanju? A new Riddy? Hey, maybe Kshatriya Repair finally!